Meet Marci, a petite little girl born in the Pacific Northwest. She has long, glossy hair and a big smile. Marci lives each all-American moment as it comes to her. Little Marci, surrounded by nice white people, living nice white lives in 1970s Seattle, doesn't see herself as not white until the class picture comes out. She notes a difference in skin color, but shrugs it off. The white world around her is comfortable. It's what she knows. There are other people in the shadows who are different. The stoop-shouldered night workers who are brown, the silent house cleaners who are brown, the janitors and garbage men who are brown. Those poor people with brown skin don't know how to talk American. Marci's glad she's not one of them. Sometimes kids tease, "Marci from Mars," or "Marci the Martian." She's mostly sure they don't mean to hurt her feelings. Everyone has a nickname. But that church lady who keeps commenting to her pregnant mother, "Oh, I can't wait to see what color skin your baby will have. Maybe semi-sweet chocolate, or maybe milk chocolate?" Well, that lady's just overly friendly, and chocolate is nice, right? This lady understands what Marci does not, that interracial marriage has only been legal for 5 years. Marci and her unborn brother are something new, something rare, something other. Meet adolescent Marciana, named after her Filipina mother, surrounded by Caucasians in 1980 Seattle. She now understands that she is not white. She is a voracious reader discovering the obvious, that brown people are outsiders and come from third world countries. Third world is bad. They have bad economies, bad rulers, bad water, bad diseases, bad education. Her pastor shows mission trip slides about the slums in the Philippines. A discomfort worms on the edge of her mind. She feels a little less than. Marciana is captivated by World War II stories and uses this history to put together the pieces of herself. Filipinos helped the Allies. That makes them good. The Danish resisted quietly throughout the Nazi occupation. Therefore, the Danish are good too. And finally, the Jewish. They were the victims, and that automatically puts them on the side of good. Marciana is so relieved that all of her bloodlines are good. If only the pieces of her were more obvious from the outside. That summer, Marciana is sitting on the edge of the Grand Canyon, feeling like a misfit. She is half white, but it's very awkward to convince people of that, and they don't seem to agree that it's special. She is Filipina, but fresh from the island immigrants look down on her for not knowing how to cook lumpia or speak the dialect. Her feet swing there on the edge of oblivion. Opening her journal, she pours her heart out to God. The moment is quiet and profound, scented of desert sage, dry and silent, until she hears, "Look, honey, that girl on the edge of that ledge. I think she's a real Indian." Meet Marciana Meyer. Meyer, a name that journeyed across the Atlantic in the form of a 5-year-old Danish Jew immigrant boy who would become her father. Marciana Meyer is now a college student in Southern California. She wonders why she feels so uncomfortable so much of the time. When she walks the streets of LA, she's unable to answer the Hispanics who greet her in their native tongue. One turns his back in disgust. Marciana feels shame. There's only one thing to do. She must prove her inner strength. She must represent her best self. She must get straight A's and double major. No, she must triple major. Graduation day, hot and sunny. Marciana Meyer unfolds the graduation program and scans it with rising anxiety. This will be her shining moment. She can visualize her name in royal blue, followed by not 1, not 2, but 3 majors. Won't people be impressed? Her value will be affirmed at last. There it is, her name in royal blue with just 2 majors listed. She finds out later that the preset print guides would not allow for more than 2 majors to be listed on the program. Stupid settings. She is a misfit in a preset world. Meet Mrs. Marciana Heemstra, now a young wife, applying for a teaching position. 1 page of the application snags like a hangnail. Race, check 1. White, black, Asian, Hispanic, other. Ouch. She can't check white because it would appear she's lying. She can't check Asian because that's only half the truth. She checks other. Marci the Martian. Still, the application is solid and the interview a success. She settles into a rich and rewarding career teaching first graders. Although, she can't help but wonder, did she land the job so easily because of affirmative action? Was she warmly welcomed because of who she is as a person, or because of the apparent diversity she brings? Meet Marciana, the mother of a new child, a son, lighter-skinned. Let's call him Vanilla Latte. A daughter is born, her skin like mocha, strong and sweet. But they are born into a new world. The Twin Towers are still smoldering, and there is an overwhelming sense that nothing will be the same. A medically needy Filipino orphan enters the scene, capturing her heart. Their blood is not shared, but their outsides mostly match. Mocha, double shot. No one would guess he was adopted. She watches him closely and sees something familiar in his infant eyes. He too is a keen observer, watching people react to his otherness. A tightness rests just below her collarbones. As the plane takes off from Manila, Marciana's heart wrenches with a new ache. Is she a noble American rescuing a baby from a backward third world country with this bad government, bad water, and bad education? What is this incredible magnetic pull to this hot, steamy land where all the people are brown and the women carry umbrellas all day long to keep their skin as light as possible? She wipes away a confused tear. Hello, I am Imago Dei. A full decade has passed since the adoption of my son, and this all-American life has shifted dramatically around us all. There is suddenly a new space for voices of all types to be heard. I have no fix for the tension, the alienness. The threads of my story don't fit neatly into one stream of history. I am still Marci the Martian. If you met me as a child, a teenager, a young adult, a first grade teacher, what would your first impression be? Would you perceive me as an other, different in a way that builds a barrier between us? You might say, I don't see you that way. I see you as one of us. Yes, I am 100% one of us, 99% of the time. But each of us must wrestle with the stories and histories we carry, whether they are visible or invisible. Otherness comes in many shades. The heart of my story is this. I am Imago Dei, and so are you. We are both made in the image of God. Let's start here as image bearers having equal value. Let's explore the differences in our story with wonder and curiosity. And may we all grow in understanding and compassion and love for each other.